Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today this is the look that I filmed. You might be able to tell or you might not be able to tell, but I am very sick and congested, so that's why my voice sounds horrible. If you want to see more on this look, then just keep watching. So the first thing I'm doing is taking my Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer, and I'm just going to put this on the places where I have the most pore problem areas, which is my T-zone. Now I'm going to prime and conceal my eyes using Maybelline's Better Skin Concealer. I'm just going to be putting this on the eyelids and under the eye. Now I'm just taking my damp beauty blender. I'm just going to blend that concealer out. Now I'm taking a concealer brush and Airspun loose face powder in the shade Translucent. I'm just going to be setting my eyes and my under eye. Now just taking a big fluffy brush, I'm just dusting away any extra powder that was. So to start my eyes off, I'm using Morphe's Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. I'm just taking this on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be dusting this in the upper crease. Now taking this shade right here, I'm just going to keep this a little bit lower than we did the first shade. And now taking the darkest out of these three browns, I'm going to be taking this one, and I'm going to keep that even lower than the one we just put on. Now on a flat brush, I'm going to be taking this dark chocolatey shade right here, and I'm just going to be putting this all over the lid. Now just going back in with that fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend the crease out where the lid meets those browns that we used before. Now on a small brush, I'm just going to be taking this cranberry shade right here, and I'm going to be putting this directly in the crease. Now I'm just taking a small precise blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that cranberry out. And now I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm just going to be putting this on the center of. So now I'm going in with Morphe Soul of the Summer palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, just to put on top of that sparkly shade we used before, in the middle of the lid. I'm going in with foundation, and today I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation, Matte and Poreless. So now that my foundation is blended in, I'm just going to be taking my concealer. I'm putting this on the nose, between my brows, on my cupid's bow, on the chin, and under the eyes. Now I'm just taking my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I'm going to be using the flat side of that to blend my concealer in. So taking that Real Techniques Beauty Sponge with the flat side, I'm going to be going back in with the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and everywhere I put concealer, I'm going to set that face powder. So now that I look like I'm a Pillsbury Doughboy, I'm going to be taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I'm going to be dusting this everywhere else that we didn't set with that translucent powder. And as I'm applying this, I'm going to be dusting away the excess translucent powder. Now going back to the eyes, I'm just going to be taking that small blending brush that we used for the crease of the eye. Whatever product is left on it, I'm just going to be putting directly under my eyes. Now I'm going in with Jordana's black eyeliner, and I'm just going to be putting this on the lower waterline. So now I just went in with e.l.f.'s Eyebrow Duo to do my brow. So for bronzer, today I'm using e.l.f.'s Baked Bronzer in the shade St. Lucia, and I'm using Wet n Wild's contouring brush to apply this. So for highlight, first I'm going in with e.l.f.'s bronzer palette, and I'm going to be taking the two lighter shades and dusting those on the cheek. And of course I'm going in with Champagne Pop, and I'm just going to be putting that on top of the e.l.f. highlight. Also using Champagne Pop, I'm going to highlight the Cupid's bow. The inner corner of the eyes. And the brow bone. So for my lips, I'm starting off with Jordana's Easy Liner for Lips in the shade 20, and I'm just going to be lining my lips and filling them in. Now on top of that, I'm going in with ColourPop's Lippie Stick in the shade Grudge. And finally, on top of that, I'm just going to be going in with the ColourPop's Liquid Lipstick in the shade Avenue. Now I'm just setting my face using e.l.f.'s Mist and Set Spray. Now for mascara, I'm going in with Jordana's Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this look, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.